What's up, Burgundy and Gold Nation? Who else is counting the days until training camp? But hey, while the ball isn't rolling for real yet, one thing needs to be said. The Commanders need to find a way to increase the pressure on opposing quarterbacks before the season kicks off. And the truth is, the way things stand today, there's still a missing piece in this defensive puzzle. Of course, the current roster has talent and can develop. But let's be realistic here. If we really want to take advantage of Jaden Daniels' rookie contract and fight for something big this year, maybe it's time to think outside the box and seek help in the market. And that's where a name circulating behind the scenes comes in: Darius Smith. Could he wear burgundy and gold? The folks at Bleacher Report raised this possibility, and the argument makes sense. After Dante Fowler, our sack leader last season, went back to the Cowboys, a huge hole was left in the defense. And without pressure on the quarterback, my friend, there's no secondary that can hold up. Darius Smith, who once shined for the Packers and racked up impressive numbers, is on the market. He's 32, yes, and he's no longer that unstoppable guy from Green Bay. But he can still make an impact. And on a team that urgently needs a heavyweight pass rusher, he could be the missing piece that gives us a legitimate chance to dream big. Is it worth it? The front office needs to act fast because training camp is right around the corner. And if the defense wants to help Jaden Daniels have a successful rookie year, it needs to strike fear into opposing QBs. And you, fan, would you like to see Darius Smith in our jersey? Drop it in the comments. And don't forget, if you love this team, hit that like button, turn on the notification bell, and join us, because here you won't miss any Commanders updates. Now, let's be honest, fans, time is running out. What cannot happen is entering the season with this gap in the pass rush and hoping everything magically fixes itself. Everyone saw last year how the lack of pressure on the opposing quarterback can sink any defense. And if we really want to compete, especially in the NFC East, that needs to change. Bringing in someone like Darius Smith might not be the ultimate solution, but at least it would be a concrete step. And let's face it, who wouldn't want to see an experienced veteran helping to turn this defense into something respectable again? Because with Jaden Daniels leading the offense, hope is back. All that's missing is for the defense to follow suit. Moreover, a name like Smith could help mentor the young talents on the roster, speed up the development of those already here, and maybe even create a new defensive identity. Because Washington has always had a tradition of strong defenses, and it's more than time to bring that back. The good news is there's still time. But the front office needs to show that it's willing to take risks and invest if it really wants to build something lasting. And above all, the fans deserve this. Because those who stuck around through the darkest times know the value of every small victory and dream of that return to the top. So, Commanders Nation, I want to know, would you sign Darius Smith? Or would you rely solely on the names we already have on the roster? Leave your opinion in the comments, and don't forget, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and come be part of this journey with us, because the new era of the Commanders has already begun, and you're part of it. And you know what's most exciting, fan? This time, hope isn't an illusion. It's not that empty talk we used to hear in other seasons. Now there's something different in the air. There's Jaden Daniels, there's new leadership in the front office with Adam Peters, and there's a fan base that never gave up, even when the team seemed lost. That's why every choice from now on matters. It's not just about numbers or stats, but about attitude, identity, and a winning culture. And to create that culture, you need players who know what it means to win, who know how to apply pressure when the lights are brightest and every play counts. Darius Smith, even if he's no longer the beast he once was, still carries playoff experience in big game battles. And let's be honest, with a renewed offense, there's no point in scoring 30 points if the defense gives the game away at the back. It's time to build a complete, balanced team with offense and defense playing in harmony. The NFC East won't wait for anyone. The Cowboys, the Eagles, and even the Giants are strengthening. And if we want to really compete again, we need more than good intentions. We need action. Now I want to hear from you, true fan. Do you think Darius Smith is the right name? Or is there another veteran you'd like to see on the defensive line? Do you believe the defense can take this leap in quality with the current roster? Leave it in the comments, share this video with other Commanders fans, and come with us because this season promises a lot. And here, at Commanders Fan News today, you won't miss any detail of this journey to the top. And you know, fan, I know that you, just like me, have been through highs and lows with this team. You've believed, you've been frustrated, you've cheered, you've been disappointed. But if there's one thing no one has ever managed to take away from the Burgundy and Gold Nation, it's the faith that the turnaround will come. And I'm telling you, that moment is closer than ever. The arrival of Jaden Daniels has rekindled a flame. The work of the new front office shows that, for the first time in a long while, there's a real plan being put into action. And every piece that arrives, whether it's a Darius Smith or any other reinforcement, could be the missing detail to turn this group into something great. But this team needs more than talent. It needs soul. It needs heart. And that's where you come in, fan. Because without the energy of the stands, without the support of everyone who proudly wears these colors, the journey gets tougher. This is the moment to show that we are more than a team. We are a family. So you already know. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any news. Share it with that friend who also dreams of seeing the Commanders at the top again. Because when this team lifts the trophy, and I believe that day will come, you'll be able to say you were here since the beginning of the turnaround. This is Commanders Fan News Today, the home of those who truly believe. Let's go together, because the best is yet to come. And I'm going to be very honest with you, as a diehard Commanders fan, we can't enter the season making the same mistakes of the past. It's obvious that we urgently need to strengthen our pass rush. And look, I respect the guys already on the roster. I believe some of them can develop. But if we really want to take advantage of this window that opened with Jaden Daniels coming in, we can't just bet on maybe. We can't take the field hoping that pressure on the opposing quarterback will just magically appear. That's why, in my opinion, bringing in a veteran like Darius Smith would be a great move. I'm not saying he'll be the monster from Green Bay, but he can still make an impact. And more importantly, he would bring experience, a winning mindset, the kind of player who knows what it means to play when the season is on the line. Man, I can't stand seeing this team fighting until the end and losing in the details anymore. We need a little more fire in the eyes, more aggressiveness, a defense that commands respect. And if we really want to dream big, and I do dream, the defense needs to do its part. If it were up to me, I'd definitely bring in Smith. And if he's not the name, then the front office should look for another guy who can give that weight to our defensive line. Because what we can't do is throw everything on the fences back again and watch the defense collapse when the game is on the line. This new era needs to be different. And as a fan, I'm more excited than ever, but also more demanding. I want to see attitude. I want to see commitment. I want to see results. And you? Do you also think it's time for the front office to act? Or would you trust the guys already on the roster? Comment below, because here the voice of the fan truly matters.